In this video, we are going to start with the basics. We are going to upload a CSV file and create a dashboard with its data. To start off, we must first upload a CSV file. This is the CSV file that I will be using for this tutorial. It contains task data about different products. The data is showing the product name, the brand of the product, the category of the product, the price, and the quantity that has been sold. The idea is to create a dashboard using Mindy to show the number of products, brands, and categories that we have here in this file. And then we can show the top 5 brands and categories that are generating the most revenue. First, I will log in to Mindy. Now I will go on the File section from the menu. I will upload the CSV file and see it update in the list of files that I have. Now we can navigate to the dashboard section and create our own dashboard. I will give the dashboard a title and create a layout. This layout can be modified at a later stage, but let us create a quick layout for now. Here I am creating a mock-up of how the dashboard will look like. We will use the first row for the counters and then use the second row to display the top brands and top categories. In the last row, I will display a table with all the rows in my file. This is the Visual Flow Designer, which is basically dragging nodes and giving them settings. This will help us to create the dashboard that we want. The flow must always start with an input node and end with a widget node. In my case, we will be using a CSV input node. I will drag this onto my canvas and click on the node to show the settings. From the settings, I will select the file that I want to use, and since the file that I used had column names in the first row, I must tick the Add Headers checkbox. Now I will go on to the widgets ribbon. The widget nodes are what you will see in the dashboard. I will start by creating a table in the last row of the layout we created. I will drag the node on top of the CSV input node until I see a dotted box signifying that I can drop the node. Now we can see that the table node is linked to the CSV input node. Once again, I will be clicking on the table node so that I can access the settings. I will select which section I want to put it in the layout that we created earlier, and I'm going to select the columns that I want to show. In my case, I will be selecting all the columns except the ID column. I can modify the column names to give them more friendly names. I will now click on the canvas to save the settings. Click on Build to see that we have no errors, and if we have no errors, we can see the dashboard by clicking on View. Let's go back to the Designer view and click on Edit to continue building the dashboard. Now I will be doing the counters in the first row. In order to do so, I will be needing a select node so that I can specify other fields. Clicking on the node will show me the settings, and these are the columns in my file. I will add new custom fields to cater for the counts. This is for counting all the products. This is for counting all the categories. and this is for counting all the brands. I will now drag a display node on top of the select node. In the settings, I will select where I want to put this in my layout, which item to display, and the width of the node. Let's start off with the product count. Set the width to full width, and here I can give it a friendly name. We are going to repeat the same process for the other two counts we created. After all the display nodes have been created, we can build and view the dashboard so far. We still have to fill in the second row. We will be doing a pie chart in one section showing the top 4 brands who generate the most revenue, and a bar chart in the other section showing the 5 most popular categories. Let's do the pie chart first. As we did with the display widgets, we are first going to ready our fields. I will drop a select node and add the custom field I need. In my case, I will need to add the multiplication of the price by the quantity. I will make sure that the custom field and the product brand is selected. I will then scroll down to group by the brand, so that the custom field I created will be worked out for each brand in my file. Next step is to drop a pie chart node on top of the select node. I will select the region in the layout, and I will give this a friendly name. Then continue to give the values for the pie chart to get its data. I will put product brand in the x-axis and the product revenue in the y-axis. Since I want to show the top 4, I will order by the product revenue in the descending order and put the limit to 4. I will tick his donut and to show percentage values, and finally prepare the friendly names. Make sure everything is saved, build, and we can view the dashboard. Now back for the last section, the bar chart showing the 5 most popular categories. I will drop a select node to prepare my custom field. I will count the number of times each category has been shown. Making sure to select the custom field in the category, and also to group by the product category. Now I will drop a bar chart node on top of the select node. I will choose the last section available in my layout and give the section a friendly name. I will choose product category for the x-axis and category count for the y-axis. Again, here I will order by the category count in descending order and limit to 5. Format the fields to have friendly names, and we can build and view. This is a quick dashboard we created from our sample CSV file. First row is showing the counters, the second row is showing the top 4 brands generating most revenue and the 5 most popular categories. Finally, in the third row we have a table showing us the rows of your file.